your girl Cordnie Ellese. Welcome to my channel on Mommyhood and Entrepreneurship. And recently I just took a trip to Atlanta where I got to learn from Shands and Donni Wiggins, y'all. I finally got to meet my big brother and big sister who don't even know that they're related to me in person. They have no clue because I feel like I know them, and I know that that's like real stalkerish, but I'm just gonna claim it like they're my big siblings and they just don't know. But anyway, so I went here because I was, trying to learn more about branding, and it was a cheap enough event to where I could really get my feet wet in whatever it is that they wanted to teach me. And because of the kind of value that they give on a regular basis, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go on and go. So this is a very, 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 very quick review because I gotta go pick up my kid, and because there's no reason to not just getting straight to the point. First and foremost, I absolutely loved it. So let's just go on and get to whether or not I liked it or I loved it. So if you're tired of this video, you can go on and get off. Please don't get off, please. Please stay to the end. But I loved it. And here's why I loved it. First of all, we started on time. Second of all, the space was amazing. Third of all, the information was absolutely amazing. And fourth of all, they answered all of the questions that people were able to get within the allotted time with such detail. And there was no thing on the back end like, okay, so now that we've given you this, join this. Okay, of course they both have their different things. She has a 6-figure EDU. If I can remember, I'll drop that down in the chat. He has the morning meetup. If I can remember, I'll drop that down in the chat. And then they also have the social proof podcast. They have the brain picker podcast, and Donni is starting her own podcast coming up. Congratulations, girl. And they both have their different Instagrams and businesses and speaking gigs and all of that those things, but they really weren't talking about all of those. They just got straight to the point. They had us network with each other first, and then after we networked for about 5 or 10 minutes, then after that they went on and got to the whole ordeal about branding. That y'all, when I tell y'all I took a bunch of notes, I took a bunch of notes, and I'm just gonna tell y'all the nugget that I took away. The biggest one that actually changed something for me, because they gave a lot of nuggets, but the biggest one that changed something for me was that niching, because everyone talks about niching and target audience, and that's such a big cliche thing nowadays. But in niching, David said something so specific. You can go up and up and up this road. Just because other people want to hire you for different things doesn't mean you need to start going down these different roads in order to advertise to those people. It doesn't necessarily mean that you can't be hired by those people, but those are not your audience. Stick to your audience. Find an audience and stick to it. And then eventually, as you start making more money, continue to stick to that audience. And he said, cast your net deep and not wide. So don't start adding on different niches just because you start making more money. Go even deeper and figure out how you can get better. So that was what I got out of that. There was so much more, and I'm going to go over my notes in a completely different video, but I just wanted to give a big old shout out and a review in case they decide to do another one, so that y'all have a very, very realistic view of how that came out. The time was very, very well spent. They gave us so many gems that it was really, really hard to not stop writing the whole time, okay? I didn't record because I wasn't sure if we had permission to, but I took all the notes. Like, I got all the notes. So I cannot wait to tell y'all in the next video what you guys missed, and hopefully y'all won't miss the next one. So in the meantime, I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ciao.